People often notice silence before they understand it. In a group, the quiet person becomes visible without doing anything. Not because they interrupt, but because they don't. Silence creates a contrast. When everyone is speaking, the absence of speech feels meaningful. So people assign meaning to it. Usually, the explanation is simple. Shy. Unconfident. Not interested. These labels are quick. They help the group stay comfortable. But silence in groups is rarely that simple. Many people misunderstand it because they judge it from the outside. They see what is missing. They do not see what is happening internally. Silence is often assumed to be a lack. A lack of ideas. A lack of courage. A lack of social skill. In reality, silence can come from an excess. Too much awareness. Too much processing. Too many variables being considered at once. Group settings are mentally demanding. There are words, tones, facial expressions, power dynamics. All happening at the same time. Some people naturally track more of this information. They notice shifts in mood. Who dominates? Who withdraws? What is safe to say? What is risky? While others speak as they think. These people think while listening. By the time their thoughts settle, the conversation has already moved on. From the outside, it looks like hesitation. From the inside, it feels like the window closed too quickly. Another reason people stay silent is social risk awareness. Speaking in groups is not neutral. It changes how others see you. It can raise your status or lower it. Some people are highly sensitive to these outcomes. Not because they are fearful, but because they understand consequences. They have learned that words can echo longer than intended. That one sentence can define how you are perceived. Silence becomes a way to gather information. To understand the rules of the group. Before stepping into it. In work environments, this is common. Meetings often reward speed. The first confident voice sets the frame. Others respond within it. Quiet people may wait. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they are testing whether speaking will change anything. If the decision already feels fixed, silence feels more rational than resistance. Social groups work the same way. In casual conversations, louder personalities take up space. They interrupt without noticing. They move topics quickly. For quieter people, entering the conversation requires interruption. That can feel invasive or unnecessary. So they remain silent. Not disengaged. Just out of rhythm with the group. There is also emotional regulation. Some people talk when they are anxious. Others become quiet. Silence helps them stay steady. It reduces exposure. It keeps emotions contained. For people who feel deeply, talking too much can feel like losing control. Silence protects boundaries. Another layer is how people think. Some minds need language to form thoughts. Other minds need silence first. In groups, the first type flourishes. The second type often fades into the background. Not because they are weaker thinkers, but because the environment favors speed over depth. This leads to an important question. Are silent people always holding back? No. Sometimes silence is intentional. A decision, not a failure. Another question follows. Does silence mean agreement? Also no. Many silent people disagree internally. They just don't see value in expressing it. They may sense resistance will change nothing, or that disagreement will cost more than it gives. Silence, in that case, is not compliance. It is calculation. A final question. Do silent people want to be noticed? Sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Some are waiting for the right moment. Others are comfortable observing without participating. The mistake is assuming silence has one meaning. In groups, silence is not empty. It is full of context. Many quiet people are not passive. They are attentive. They are processing. They are deciding when, or if, their voice matters. In a culture that rewards constant expression, silence can look like absence. But often, it is presence without performance. Not everything valuable is spoken immediately. And not every silent person is unheard. Some are simply listening longer than others.